It seems with each passing generation of teenagers, things get harder for the current one than the one before. The challenges of drugs, alcohol, and depression have always been around, but now with technologies like the internet and smartphones, things seem to have gotten even more complicated. A new program in East Pierce and South King counties aims to tackle those issues by using acting along with a little bit of reality to present these problems to not only teens, but their parents as well. These all too realistic scenes are staged, but the content is not about entertainment. It's about life or death for many young people here in Western Washington today. Mystique Burling-Hoachu is a teen actor with Enumclaw's Imagination Theater Company. But she's not only playing a role in a scripted story, she's also a teen who's very aware of what the stakes are of being a young person in today's world.
It does hit close to home to me. It's hard to separate myself from this character, from this environment, but I'm glad that I'm able to spread awareness to other people in my community.
Sending somebody a string of text messages or on Facebook Messenger or Snapchat, there's no consequences for the words you type.
Reality House is a program in its fourth year in East Pierce and South King counties. The program is put on by Rainier Foothills Wellness Foundation with partnerships with the Enumclaw and Buckley Fire and Police Departments. Its purpose? To reach teens and their parents about the very real dangers that exist for young people and to display those potential consequences in a realistic setting. Carolyn Williams is a parent, and like others attending these events, she's hoping this program can hit home with other parents about what their children may or may not be doing.
I hope that they get an awareness of what could be happening, what they think their child might be doing or might not be doing, and just be really thoughtful with their kids and an open dialogue with their children, because I think that's the best way to get to them. You can talk about the mistakes that you've made or the mistakes that they could make, and just having that open dialogue is huge.
Along with drugs and alcohol, Monica Robbins says there's another culprit, a perfectly legal one, playing a big role in what's causing so many teens to become disconnected and not face or discuss their daily problems.
Cell phones. I think cell phones are a huge issue, and I think families don't take the time to put the cell phone down and have a conversation. So I think that's a big part of it.
And while it may be somewhat of a new concept for these teens to use their acting talent to get through to peers and parents alike about the consequences of drinking, drugs, and bullying, Leif Nordstrom hopes his talent can help save lives down the road.
I always hear those, oh, come to this party, come to that party, it's going to be fun, it's going to be cool, there's going to be drinking, and it's horrible to think the effects. But it's good to know that I'm here in the community showing what can happen and using my talent to show the dangers of all this.
While these tears and anguish are simulated in these sketches, they can also be real, as some young actors find these very sensitive issues be a little too much to handle and much larger than life.
I had a young man last year who was our teen suicide victim, and it was done by gun. Especially for boys, it's usually more violent. He had to, at the end of the night, he was in tears because it was so emotionally draining for him to go through that.
But at the end of the day, to Mystique Burling-Hoachu, it's about the message that she and her fellow actors are sending to their audience.
I don't want to be too consumed in this character and this environment that I don't get that message across that I need to.
If you know a teenager who's struggling with drugs, alcohol, or depression, there is help. You can go to organizations like the Rainier Foothills Wellness Foundation, or you can call the number listed at the bottom of your screen. That'll do it for this edition of Northwest Now Digital First. I'm Chris Anderson. Thanks for watching.